up, I got breakfast. Good morning, everyone. Marty and Stripe going out. Try not to run me over. Gotta have good balance with cats. Something like that. It smells like smoke out here. That's great. I noticed a faintness last night. People should not be burning. We have a friend in Western North Carolina that's had to evacuate their home due to the fires. They're really worried they're going to lose their home today. I can't even imagine. I don't see any signs of the owl this morning, but who knows? They're not really very active during the day. Hey there, Gray. Good morning. Nice empty food bowl there. Good girl. Hi. Hi, honey. Good morning. Good morning, sweet pea. I don't know what you smell. I did have to mess with aphids a bit this morning. It's so discouraging. I don't even want to go out there and see my trees. Nighttime. Don't come in and get stuck. They're mowing over by the basketball courts this morning. Oh well, guess we'll have to deal with mower noise. We don't have a lot of time today. Johnny's box of, it's just PLA printed, 3D printed robot parts. It's not a lot of money, but it's been hung up at the Charlotte Distribution Center for 6 days now, and I was trying to get someone to discuss it with, and you can't get no help from the Postal Service. It's just not happening. They don't want you to complain. Your package either shows up or it doesn't. You either file a claim or you don't. And dealing with aphids and dealing with no coffee this morning. I have had a couple of cups of coffee, but not like I was. You see all the brown up there mixed in with the green? That's the pine cones. That's the pollen fixing to rain down on us, baby. We do have enough time to go around twice, but that's it. Nothing extra this morning. I think one of the long guys is on vacation. Either that or he's found a new job. So there's 3 of them up here today. 2 other guys came up to help the regular guy get the park mowed. So there's 3 mowers going just to make it extra special for me this morning. So I've done the switcheroo and I'm headed to Guardian Angel now. No activity near the owl box since Dawn saw the owl. We did hear him last night. I told Dawn I'll be looking every time I go out now for the next month to see if I see something. I suspect if they're using the box, and that's still an if, that she's in the box with the eggs and he's out in the tree somewhere not too far away. So time will tell, I guess. I just saw that they've got the trailhead closed today. I should have shot a video coming down past the bridge. There's a lot happening there right now on both sides. Big holes. They're still full-on project mode down there. So, but they have the trailhead closed today. They must be doing something down the trail. And on the way back to the house, Don and I saw the tornado, the street sweeper, go over the bridge, and it does look like they did both directions, which I'm very pleased. Since I pick up trash down there, it's just a lot easier to see what's what when there's not rocks and debris and leaves, and I'm very happy he went over the bridge. It needed it. It needed it. So that's Michelle. I bet she's on her way.
Jacqueline Michelle says, on way.
Yep. Good. Good. Me too. Let's see, what else was I going to say? So I pretty much got all the Easter done yesterday. The only thing I realized is I need a wreath for the front door. I don't put the Lego ones on the front door because that door moves sometimes. Anyway, I have several upstairs, so I'll walk up when I get home, and there's 2 or 3 things that came out of the washer, came out of the dishwasher that need to be put where they go upstairs, and I'll grab the wreath, but otherwise still pretty done. I think we scared Gray yesterday. A couple times I went in the other room, she was not out and about like normal, and I think it's the noise echoing from the stairs up and down the attic. She doesn't know what that is. That's my best guess. She's, very cat-like, but I went and sat with her and did the video late last night, later than normal, because I was working so hard, and she came out and came up and was all affectionate and everything was good, so that alleviated any concerns I had she might not be feeling good or whatever. Don's got 2 conference calls today. I don't think he expects to be very busy outside of those conference calls, though. This project is still ramping up, and any day he doesn't have to work a full day, he thinks is a good day, so I know I appreciated him having the extra time to spend with me yesterday, so that was good. We had this huge piece of meat last night. It was they call it a steakhouse roast at Harris Teeter, but it was basically a New York strip that hadn't been cut into individual steaks, because I like the inside cooked medium rare. Don really likes the outside where I season it and bake it, in the oven, that no cook method, closed oven method, I guess. And anyway, all I was trying to say is we've got leftovers. It was, enough for us to have leftovers for tonight, so I'll just need to heat it slow for dinner and maybe make Don some eggs to go along with it. I have not stayed coffee free. I have had several days where I haven't had any coffee, and I've had several days where I've had a cup of coffee. So, but reduced is good. Reduced is good. I wasn't really trying to cut out. Well, the main focus was to cut down on the heavy whipping cream and the monk fruit, but also, reducing my stress, cortisol levels, and that kind of stuff could also benefit. But anyway, I had some coffee after we came back from exercising. Not the first thing in the morning, like I can't even walk to the bathroom without Dawn handing me a cup of coffee, but a little later on. There's some school of thought lately that you should have some protein first and then have your cup of Joe. So we'll see. Trying to think if there was anything else. I don't know. The aphids are really getting me down. I pinched off some this morning with my fingers. I didn't use any more spray. They were on the coral bark next to the other one, and I don't know. It's just, I never really thought I was going to have trouble with aphids with trees. And it's just kind of, it's taking away from my enjoyment of the trees. I'm sort of getting worn out and inclined to let Mother Nature do whatever Mother Nature's going to do. Tesla stocks come back up nicely. I mean, I knew it would. It was only a matter of how long would it take to rebound, not whether it was going to rebound or not. I think one of the things that it gets talked about a little bit, but in the Tesla community, but not so much, I don't think, outside the Tesla community, is just how much Elon has done for retail investors. And I know the stock's dropped and everybody starts shouting at Elon like it's his fault, like he can control the stock. And I mean, yeah, maybe he's moved it a time or two, but oh well. That's not really a concern for me, because like I said, when it goes down, it always comes back up. And it's also a buying opportunity, which was what I was going to say, is that You know, he really has helped some people that invested in the company make some money, make money to buy a car, make money to pay off debt, make money for their retirement plan. He's really helped some retail investors make money, the average person, the common persons, and I think that's kind of cool. I was gonna say that's a Model Y pulling in right there. All right, well, Michelle should be here shortly. I will go inside and start looking at electronics. Yeah, I don't know what went on last night, but something caused me to wake up at 1:30, and I must have sneezed 8 or 9 times in 2 separate incidents. I was concerned for a couple minutes I might be getting sick. You know, it was kind of like the itchy eyes was starting, and the throat felt really rough just right after I sneezed. And thankfully I woke up this morning and I don't have any symptoms that I'm sick. So I guess it was just allergies, but that's why I'm dragging a little bit today, and I'm also feeling like I'm going to sneeze again. Those are rough. Oh, I know our friend David was telling us that the allergies were really getting to him this allergy season, and I'm probably having a little bit of it too. I have to be careful about not, Marty likes to come and get in my lap right when Dawn gets up to go to do chores and get in bed. And you know, if Marty's been outside, he can have stuff on him, pollen and junk, and sometimes I notice I have a reaction right after that, which plus I'm allergic to cats, but you know, I've never let that stop me. But anyway, I'm not currently taking any allergy medicine, and let's just say that is probably, I'm not suffering as bad as some by any stretch, but it's certainly inconvenient. Was when, you know, when you sneeze at 1:30 in the morning, it just really, it does not good things for being in a laid down position, makes your nose run. So anyway, hopefully that little bit of coffee I had and the excitement of shopping with Michelle is going to perk me right on up. It might be that I overdid it just a little bit yesterday too, with 12 hours of nonstop, no rest. Because literally, you know, usually during the day I sit down with Gray to do the video and I rest then. You know, if I feel like I need to nod off for a minute, I do. And I'm usually sitting with her for 45 minutes to an hour and a half. It just depends on the day, right? And yesterday I didn't sit down until 9 o'clock with her, and I had been going nonstop the whole day. So it could be I just overdid it just a little bit yesterday, but I got it done, and it feels good to have got it done. Yeah, this falls down to who has room for that, right? But look, there's a telescope here today. Ooh. Yeah, yeah, but that one has computer control. I don't know if, have you ever looked through a telescope, a real one? Well, what you're looking at moves out of your field of vision really fast because it's moving and the Earth is moving. So this thing with the control would be one for taking a picture, or you find Jupiter and then it keeps Jupiter in. So if you go away and come back and look, you can still see it. So that's you want the motors are good. That's all I'm trying to say, because old school, somebody has to dial it in and call everybody over, and then like the first person or two looks, and then it's not in the microscope anymore. But I said microscope, I meant telescope. I know what you meant. Yeah, I meant telescope. But anyway, that's cool.
You didn't see anything?
No, I didn't today. Oh, what do you have in the back here? You have.
Andy.
That's pretty funny. Let me see your purse. You have SpongeBob. Now, who, I don't know, lean forward a little bit. Okay. I don't recognize this person up top. Explain it.
Go ahead, try that thing.
Round my kids together, round them all up. This is Squidward.
That's Squidward.
Yes, what happened was they were working and SpongeBob hit him with the door and he became handsome.
Okay.
So that was the whole shtick of the whole episode. It was hilarious. And he was handsome.
Are you SpongeBob right down to your earrings?
Yep.
You are.
Gary, his snail.
Yep, you are.
I got Mr. Krabs somewhere down.
Okay. Well, no, it's a SpongeBob kind of a day. You just might have to.
It is cute.
It is. It's so sad there's not more Easter stuff. I need more Easter. Right? I told Don last night that I could not replace my Easter village if I had to. Over 20 years I collected all those pieces, let's say between $2 and $5 a piece. And I have a lot of pieces, but if I wanted to buy some now, there's none in here to be had. And they all came from here. This is super cute and not a bad price. And yes, the drawer does work, so you got a place for your scooper or cat toys or something. They've done such a good job over here, the way they've reorganized the vases and pots and stuff. I would get that if it was a kitty cat instead of a doggy, but yeah, I'm going to be good and leave it. I got Hello Kitty, and Michelle gets Scooby. Scooby-Doo-Doo. You want a Scooby snack? Looking at all the new spring shirts is always so much fun. You better respect the groundhog. So the prom theme this year is masquerade? Okay, Michelle's buying this mask for Ariel. It's pretty serious. It looks like, yeah, okay. Cool. It's been a long day. You got me strawberry kitties.
Strawberry kitties
forever. That's so cute. Michelle is actually more excited even than I thought she would be about Ariel's underwater sea castle. Because, you know, Ariel, her daughter's named for Ariel. And
I love mermaids.
There's Ariel. Yeah.
And I'm going to say this is Melody.
Okay. I like it. I like it. Lots of detail there. Hey.
Hey, I got a new lid.
It's Pyrex and it was $1. I'm looking for the next size bigger, but I just couldn't leave it there. You never know when you'll need a new lid.
That's right.
A box. And a box. But I need that box for something. I got to plant. I mean, you know, that's one of my, got 2 Valentine's Day things I need to package, and I think they'll fit. Lego things, I think they'll fit in there.
Looks like a blanket.
It is, and I have a purpose for this. It's going to go over there on the Lego cart behind you. Oh. It's handmade, actually, and it's felt on the inside.
Yes. Oh, it is?
Here, he doesn't hold it up very long. Vanna, do better. Yeah, there you go. Soft. It's all soft, and it's homemade. There's a few, I don't know what you call it, but a few threads pulled through to keep it from the front and the back from separating.
That's good.
You have a new shirt.
I have a new shirt, a red one.
A red one. It's Oakley brand. That's what the O is. But turn it around on the back. It's got accents. There's a little bit up at the front near the collar too, and a lot of air holes. So.
Oh, I see that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Hi. I loved her. I kissed her. I petted her. I let her know I was happy to see her, and she just still wants her mama. That's for you.
Wow, cute.
Yep. Crofts and Barrow, so it must have come from Kohl's. You can wear it to exercise in, but it's slightly sporty.
Yeah.
And then this is an official Star Trek shirt. Michelle and I had to, well, you never can tell. I might want you to be Scotty for Halloween.
Oh, okay.
Don't roll your eyes at me on camera. No less.
I didn't mean to roll eyes.
No, and look, you didn't let me tell the story. Hold it back up. Michelle and I had to ask Rock, why does the symbol on the shirt have an E in it? Do you know?
No idea.
You should know.
Enterprise.
Engineer.
Engineer?
Because red is engineering.
Oh.
And Grok told us that, you know, the star is sort of like the captain, or the one you think of, it has the little star in it.
Yeah.
E is for engineering. So that's also why you got it, because, you know, it's the engineering Star Trek shirt.
Well, if I ever go to Star Trek Con, I'll...
Yeah. Comic-Con. Let's go. Oh. I have my Dax, Lieutenant Dax uniform up in the attic. Baby. Shirt for me. Looks not good on you. No. But you did good.
Thank you.
A stuffy for Johnny. Oh, I was directed to wash it, though, and I think I'm just going to do my normal fluff in the dryer spin thing.
We won't have to tell anybody.
And I got a pair of leggings. Yeah, pair of leggings.
Wow.
Michelle did the clothes today because she had more than me. And
a box?
A box. Those are 4 Lego base plates. I have a few loose base plates, and they fall over and they're sort of in the way, and I want to keep them all together in one spot. So I bought a $2 bin. And yeah, he's cute for Halloween.
Okay.
hold him up again. He's a kitty. Making so they can see him from the front. There you go. Well, I guess I could have let Michelle take it, but
No, that's fine. I understand.
I got it. Yeah.
Kind of long.
Right. It almost looks like a door.
Yeah, that's what I was
A door
thinking.
thing, but I don't think that's what that one is actually for, though.
I agree. I don't think that's what that's for.
And then I got a little rug because it's really pretty and pink and
Got butterflies.
butterflies on it. Yeah, when I saw the butterfly, it was a done deal.
Yeah, flowers and butterflies.
So I didn't get too much today.
No, you did good.
Yeah, not too much. They don't have a lot of Easter. They don't have a lot of Easter.
Well, because everybody eats the chocolate bunnies.
Well, they used to have as much Easter almost as they have Christmas, and you're even hard pressed to find too many buckets or plastic eggs. I mean, it's like,
thought about those.
I don't know, maybe they're waiting for April 1st as somebody decided we need to have some Easter closer to Easter and they haven't put it all out. I don't know.
It's interesting. Well, it's getting close. It's close enough now.
Right.
I mean, we're in the home stretch.
Yeah. You're not going to find chocolate there, but actually, you know,
I was
most...
just kidding.
I know, but most years there's just a lot, and there just wasn't a lot.
Right. Bummer.
I'm sitting out here with the kitties. That wouldn't be a good thing, Stripe. I've been here about 10 minutes. The swans or geese that he has in the pen up there are just loud all the time. I feel like I'm at Sylvan Heights Waterfowl Park instead of in my home. It's just how loud they are. I'm going to fill my bucket up with sweet gumballs to spend a few minutes out here with the kitties. It's too pretty to just spend the whole afternoon inside. I got up to yesterday about right here. Well, it's literally back-breaking work, but I got all the way over to in front of the glider. And 4 or 5 feet in here around the pots, and I filled up an extra box with them. I'm leaving them for Don to cart off. I bend over and pick them up, and I have him cart them off. It seems fair to me. I had lots of kitty company the whole time. Even Morris came over. I'm not done, but there's another day's worth. I'm going to say this is a Easter set because it has the chick in it. But it's called Spring Animal Playground, and it came out last year, and I didn't build it or buy it last year, so I'm going to build it now. It does have Easter eggs. It's 172 pieces spread out between 4 small bags. So I put together this poly bag also. There's the swing set guy. And put the poly bag chick up top. I just thought that went together really well. It's like these guys really need to be on the teeter-totter, and then this guy can be in the nest up in the tree. I also added 2 more leaves with flowers to the back side to make it more uniform. The gap that it had in here was just, it was driving me nuts. I couldn't have the gap. I had to fix it. The rabbit's a little bigger, 326 pieces. And 3 medium-sized bags. I don't know if I'll finish him or not. Probably, but it's already 7:45, so maybe not. Yeah, the brown bunny is going to be really similar to this white bunny from last year or the year before, something like that. Well, it came out really cute, and it took me 45 minutes, something like that. Hi.